It's kind of nerve-wracking after a reading though, isn't it? Like, you don't really process everything until you get home and you're like, okay, that was weird.
I'd never felt spirit like that. And then the whole way home, I was like, there's someone in my car. It was so weird.
There's a lot going on in the room. I feel really not myself at the minute.
Can you see anyone?
Yeah, so I'm trying to just process it as I'm going. Mediumship is so magical in many ways. Like, you can feel the energy in the room. You know there's spirit there. It's just trying to acknowledge where all of these pieces build together. It's a puzzle.
So yeah, I'm not a Reiki master.
But rub your hands together. You'll start to feel the heat, won't you? If you start pulling apart and you push back in, you'll start to see a ball form. You'll start to feel the power.
What the
Do you feel like you're not good enough? Are you struggling with fertility, self-love, balance? Well, you need my new rose quartz crystal necklace. It's a natural stone, which means it's not man-made, and it can heal you in so many ways. And I know what you're thinking, how can a crystal heal you? But it does. It balances you, it gives you self-love, it gives you protection, even guidance. And I love my necklace. I've trialed it before I've even launched it. I've been wearing this for over 4 weeks and I feel better myself. Even in my monthly cycle, I feel balanced. It's perfect. So if you would like the rose quartz necklace in silver or in gold, they are the perfect addition to your jewelry box. You can purchase this now at www.chloemediumship.com. Hey guys, welcome back to We Talk to the Dead. Today we have the amazing Ethan. You probably would have seen him on the latest episode at the beginning of the year. He's back for part 2. Like, why are you back?
Because you asked me.
God's sake. Right, no, I'm so excited because so much has happened, I feel, from our first reading to now. Like, I feel like so much has kind of blossomed. Did you feel better in yourself?
Yeah, when I was driving home, I felt weird, but like
you?
after I felt fine. But like, I think because I'd never felt spirit like that, and then the whole way home, I was like, "There's someone in my fucking car." It was so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking after a reading, though, isn't it? Like, you don't really process everything until you get home, and you're like, "Okay, that was weird," and you kind of feel heavy as well. So you'll probably find that the energy is quite strange in here at the minute. I've got a headache, and I feel like it's more pressure here, but I feel like it's probably because you want a connection.
I have so many dead people, so there could be one of thousands trying to talk to you right now.
Yeah, I don't know if at home you're struggling to kind of, like, Ethan, you're so good at being able to raise your own vibration, which happens with laughter and being more comfortable and being like, hey, everyone. But I feel at home behind closed doors, you probably feel quite drained at times. Straight away, it's really strange. I've just drawn like a noughts and crosses game, which is really weird. That's never happened before. I'm literally drawing noughts and crosses. Is it noughts and crosses? Yeah, like noughts and crosses. I don't know if somebody used to play this game or it could symbolise the fact that you don't know what to do next.
That one.
What to do next, not that you used to sit there playing noughts and crosses. This may mean anything to you. Obviously, don't give anything away, but I keep getting the month of May.
Possibly.
So I know you wanted a certain somebody to come forward today, or you were thinking about somebody. I know your sister is here, but I'm trying to push her to the side a little bit just because I want to see if somebody else comes forward. I've connected with her before. Correct me, does her initial start with A? Yeah, so I'm trying to brush her to the side a little bit, no offense. Just so we can see if somebody else comes forward. I keep clearing my throat. My throat. It's the spirit trying to channel me. This is why I go a little bit funny. So there was somebody who come with your sister. So there's another lady in spirit and they're together, but there is also a man in spirit. He's got facial hair though. Did you write a letter to somebody when they passed?
That would be my sister.
Did you physically write a letter? Trying to push her aside a little bit. Does somebody hold guilt between your sister's passing? Would your mum have felt guilty for some reason?
Probably not my mum.
It's like almost like I wrote the word guilt, like somebody was guilty.
I can think of someone holding some guilt. Yeah.
Mediumship is always so much detective work. I didn't even want to dive straight into this. The man with facial hair, I feel like it's not going to be somebody you recognise, but it's somebody on your dad's side of the family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really strange, because the reason why I've said that is almost like your sister comes forward with another lady and they're almost joined together by the hip. So they would have literally been together at the same time. But there's a man coming forward, but he gives me paternal love, which is standing on the other side, which gives me indication this is from your dad's side of the family.
I've never had anyone from my dad's side ever come through to me. So this is weird.
Okay. It might be a bit of detective work when you get home to try and unsolve all these pieces. But I feel like he's the one showing me this noughts and crosses. So whether somebody in the family would sit down and play a game together, it's some like physically playing a game, that could be the symbol for that. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to write all this down, because I feel like you're going to have a lot of questions when you get home. And I'll still carry on channeling a little bit. So it's a man. He's got facial hair. I do get a J name. I think to May or the 5th.
I think I know who it might be.
This is really weird, okay? Have you been thinking about, don't dare say it because it sounds really strange. Have you been thinking about making an ice cream to the point where you're coming up with a flavour, or there's some kind of, somebody has some kind of ice cream? It's really weird. And it's like in a tub and it's in the freezer and it's in your freezer and I'm being shown this ice cream. Really weird. Why do you always get weird stuff come through, Ethan?
I don't know, but I have no clue what you're on about.
It's like loads of ice cream. Like you sat down and you're getting this ice cream, but you're putting your own stuff on it. Think back if there's something you've done.
I mean, like I make every day. I make a fruit bowl with Greek yogurt and like put loads of shit on it. That's what I eat for lunch. I don't know if it's that.
You do that every day?
Yeah.
Do you ever feel anything when you're eating your...
I get happy because I like it. I'm quite routine. Like I eat the same shit every day, pretty much.
Would you have done that when your sister was alive?
Yeah, but it would have been like McDonald's and KFC and Chinese 3 times a day.
Man, you get quite anxious.
Yeah.
Do you ever talk about that?
No, not really.
There's something almost like your sister showed me that you're bottling up and you're not talking about it. And that's why I've got the feeling of anxiety, like your heart's racing and sometimes you feel like you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you want to please everybody else. And it's almost like you question things a lot. I do smell smoke, which is a signal that somebody in spirit is a smoker.
Mm-hmm. A few of those.
Keep going back to this letter, and I know that I said that you wrote a letter, but did this letter go missing? Was there something that there's almost like a piece of paper with writing on that had gone missing?
Didn't go missing, but like it just appeared somewhere that I didn't put it.
Okay. I know I'm quite quiet. I'm trying. It's like loads. Every time I connect with you, Ethan, it's almost like it's like loads of wires and like, it's so strange. You'll see after when I've wrote all this down, you'll be like, what? Keep coming up to a memory. Like there's a caravan and there's almost like a lake. Did you go to any caravans growing up?
Yeah, I did.
There's a lot going on in the room. I feel really not myself at the minute.
Can you see anyone?
Yeah, so I'm trying to just process it as I'm going. So the reason why I'm quite quiet and my voice is changing, the energy is very, very strong in here, is because of all the spirit in the room. So I'm letting them come forward as they are, and I'm literally writing down full sentences. So this is why after you'll probably process it. But there's a man coming forward. He's got quite a lot of facial hair, and he gives me the month of May. I do feel this is from your dad's side of the family. A lot to do with an ice cream, which is a bit of a strange one, but it's almost like the symbolizing the fact that either you got an ice cream together or there's some kind of somebody adding something to an ice cream. Really strange. I've just got a kick in my belly as well. So I don't know if somebody has lost a baby in spirit, which is with the lady, which I believe is from your mum's side of the family, which could be her mom.
Yeah, if she's with my sister, it would be her mum, but I don't know anything about I'll have to speak to my mum about the losing the baby thing.
Yeah, so she would have lost a baby, okay? Because she comes forward with a baby. For anybody who's listening to the podcast, obviously Izzy is in the room. I do feel like the man coming forward who would be a smoker is actually for you. And I do get a lot of number 7s. So that could have been his birthday or the time he passed or the month of July. My legs have gone really heavy as well. Almost like the feeling I can't walk. This is the beauty of mediumship though, is this is the kind of things that happen is you get so many mixed messages with people in the room. You don't know who's going to come forward. And it's almost like I'm just getting so much pressure everywhere. Like my whole body is so achy. Ethan, you're going to a red carpet event soon. Did you know that?
Nope. Wait, do we know that? Do I know that? No, we've not got anything planned, have we? I mean, if I'm going to one, Izzy's coming too.
I just literally saw a red carpet being rolled out to you. Right, got the initial H, we've got a J, and we've got an A. A and that J is linked there. Right, we will process all that in a minute.
You say that so that the J and the A are linked
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
and the H are separate. I know all three of those are.
Why didn't you just say?
So A would be Adele.
God's sake, Ethan. Right, okay, so A, Adele, because I've literally wrote A, J, which are linked.
Yeah, so that's
Which
that's
is
my
Ethan.
nan Joan.
Right, okay.
And then if the H is me, that would be my granddad Henry that passed away this year. Harry or Henry takes both.
Okay. So has he got facial hair?
I think he did, but he died.
Okay. So it does make sense.
It does, yeah.
So it's so much detective work. So the J and the A, that's why I've linked them together, are stood
But
together.
did you say the H is from my dad's side?
I feel like there's a man from your dad's side with the link of May.
Okay, right.
But
Okay.
you can have all this, process it. It's a lot to take back. So there is a man that I feel is linked from your dad's side. So you're now saying the H's may not be linked from your dad's side.
Yeah,
But it still could be the strong symbol that there is somebody still coming forward with that. Altogether so far, but there's a man coming forward, okay? Very, very strong, very broad. And I feel like he has a lot of facial hair and he gives me the month of May.
Okay.
I circled an initial for you, which I did feel it was the initial to J. But as I've just wrote down and which you saw and you were like, I know they're linked, is the J and the A, which they come together, okay?
Yeah.
So there's a lady in spirit with another lady and they come together very warm and very protective of each other, which I find is so lovely. This man who I feel is from your dad's side of the family shows me a lot to do with board games and a lot to do with almost like the feeling of sitting down with somebody and they stood almost like sat across a long table and they're playing a game of some kind. So that would be to the man linked there. But then there was another man, as I mentioned, with Izzy, which could be somebody that was a smoker, but it could still be linked to you. It just depends because you're both in the same room, which is another man who is probably the same kind of figures, I want to say, as in stern and broad and facial hair. But again, I get a H. It's a lot of detective work, but I feel like Izzy is going to do something on the links of photography again, but you are on a red carpet somewhere because it's literally pulled out somebody rolling a red carpet and it's almost like you're walking on it. Have you thought about do you want to do red carpet?
Don't know.
Yeah, if I see you next week on TikTok, you're at a red carpet.
Cheers, Clive. Thanks for the heads up.
But do you know when sometimes in mediumship, they just there's so many links with different things and it is so much detective work. I wish spirit can come forward to me and be like, right, this can happen and this can happen, but it just doesn't work in that kind of way. Like again, as soon as you come in earlier, my voice keeps going because it's almost like, just like Izzy, something needs clearing through. But I feel like in this instance, it's not to do with the fact of expressing emotion, but it's something physical. So whether somebody had throat cancer or there was some kind of issue in their throat, mediumship is so magical in many ways. Like you can feel the energy in the room. You know the spirit there. It's just trying to acknowledge where all of these pieces build together. It's a puzzle. But Ethan, you could be doing this. Like I said that to you last time. You're so spiritual. You have the ability to connect more. And I feel like to the terms of, I actually watched one of your videos randomly. It'd come up on my page. It's not orbs, it's dust. And
But that is dust. You look at the video, you can see it. It's dead skin flying around my room.
but sometimes in that moment, there is still orbs there.
The ones that are like metallic-y looking and greeny, I think they're orbs. But most of the time, it is literally just like a bit of foot dust just flying around the room.
But an orb is usually the loved one or the energy of something. So it could still be an energy off you. So if you're having a bad day and you feel like, run down, the energy kind of floats without you. It's the same with spirit. It's energy. So you see like these little orbs magically being there. So whether you see them on a video, it just picks it up that little bit deeper. Which I'm going to say this without laughing because we were laughing before. Did you explore Reiki at any point or not?
I did. My mum has had like some illnesses lately, and she was like, "Can you do Reiki on me?" Because she heard about it, and I was like, "Okay."
Which honestly, hand in my heart, I feel you could do.
I remember you saying to me that you did it once and you saw these bubbles coming off her and you had to push them back into her. So I thought, piece of piss. I just laid mum across the sofa. And I was like going around with my hands trying to feel for these energies. I must have been there 10 minutes. I thought, this ain't fucking working. So yeah, I'm not a Reiki master.
But I feel like if you got into the mood of it and kind of set the mood and set candles and just had that moment to kind of relax. And all you've got to do is like rub your hands together, you'll feel the heat. And you could actually try this now. It's a bit weird, okay? But rub your hands together. You'll start to feel the heat, won't you? And eventually, so slowly, if you start pulling apart and you push back in, you'll start to see a ball form. You'll start to feel the power.
What the fuck?
And sometimes you can even curve it into like, you'll start to feel more of a ball.
Do that again. I saw something then.
Yeah.
So just my eyes playing tricks on me. Let me do it with a different background.
So you start to feel that energy. And for example, if your mom's having a bad day, you can put that ball into her to help her heal within the energy. It can form into a ball. The more you practice it, you can get a circular ball and you'll feel it. And it's almost like you're holding it. You feel magnificent holding all these energy balls, and you'll be able to put that energy into your mom to help her feel better. So it does work. You've just got to relax a little bit. Honestly, you give me chuckles. You're so funny. But I do feel behind closed doors, Ethan, you do struggle a little bit, like you do. And you have such a kind, pure heart. Just like Izzy, I can see why you're good friends, because you link together. And it's almost like you bounce back at each other, but at the same time, it's almost like you heal each other as well. And I love that about both of your energy. It's like you give that each other that little bit of strength. I'm actually going to pull you 3 different cards today from 3 different decks.
Nice.
And then we'll do a little bit of a future as well. I feel like you need that because you do question a lot. And you don't want to go back to hairdressing, do you?
I'd rather go back to hairdressing than driving vans.
Is that what you're doing in a minute?
No, so I've full-time TikTok now, but like before I was driving vans for 2 years.
Did you not like that?
No, it's fucking boring.
I see you doing that.
It was boring. Just always going up north and the weather was shit. Don't know how you do it.
A lot of people say the pay's not good for stuff like that though,
no,
either.
minimum wage.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah. I mean, if you're a lorry driver, then yeah, it's better. Or like long distance, but it was literally like £11.
DPD and stuff.
No, it's for enterprise. Like if they had a commercial division just delivering their vans to people, but it was so long.
I thought you were going to say, is it UPS where you wear the browns?
Oh, no.
I could picture you in one of them. Little brown suits in that trunk.
Please don't like manifest that, Chloe. I quite like what I'm doing now.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense for you. I'm going to tell you in a minute, but I want to pull another of these cards. Have you had tarot cards, oracle cards?
I've got them, yeah, but I can't read for myself.
That's like me. I can read for anybody, anything. A dog, a cat, I feel like I can read for. Really strange, but I just...
Whenever I do it though, something bad happens. Did I say this last time? I feel like something bad happens. Like a glass will just like fall off the side and smash.
Yeah, it's mainly energy. Like you're getting in tune with it, and it's almost like you're scaring yourself because your body is ready. Like you're ready to do something more, but you're scared of doing that. So it's almost like if you heard a voice or you saw a spirit, would it scare you?
Yeah, shit myself.
Yeah, so you're not ready for that.
I did see a spirit in my house.
Did you?
So I live with my best friend Ellie, right? And a few people have said this and I didn't even know they'd said it.
Yeah.
But I stayed in her room once and she always keeps her bedroom door open and I just kept it open. And in the middle of the night, I saw something walk up the stairs and walk past my door. And I shit myself. I got under the covers, didn't move. But now I live there. I'm like, oh my fucking God, this is in my house.
Yeah, nothing can hurt. All you got to think is nothing that can hurt you. Have you ever heard of a story of a spirit killing somebody?
No, but I have watched all the Conjuring films and apparently they're based on true events.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm like, are they? Could you imagine that? Yeah, but when you think of like scary things though, when you actually think of somebody killing somebody through a spirit or whatever, it's energy. It can't physically hurt you unless you're getting that scared and doing something yourself. Obviously, you can get bad spirits, you can get good spirits. I'm not familiar with bad spirits because I simply don't let them in. But some people like who would do a Ouija boards and things can allow that to happen. Whereas something I don't really want to go down the hole of doing. Do you know what I mean? Like that would scare me. I
tried a Ouija board once, it didn't work, but I think it's because I bought it from Poundland.
There you go, it's probably a placemat.
Yeah.
Okay, so my voice keeps going. Have you found that you've got a sore throat or anything at the minute?
Past week I've had a cough every night.
Okay.
I'm not able to sleep, yeah.
Thanks for that. So we've got a lot to do with the mother of salt waters. What this means is almost like your body is off guard to let love in. Okay, so don't know if you're struggling to... Are you talking to somebody at the minute?
I'm not talking to somebody, but like kind of, but not.
Okay. Well, it's almost like you're not letting that love in. It's almost like your guard is up before you've even tried.
It's only been a few days, babe.
Okay. But I feel like there's somebody else who is going to come in, not the person you're talking to in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Almost like there's somebody coming around March time next year who's going to be good for you. But it's almost like you need to let your heart in. You need to let love in because your guard is up before you've even tried. So don't know if you either overthink a situation or you're scared of the rejection or you're scared of something that is not allowing you to express your feeling.
I just can't be bothered anymore. Like, it's every time the same thing always happens and I just can't be bothered.
I feel like that is why your guard is high, because it's almost like you question yourself, well, why is it not happening to me? Why can't I be in love? Why can't I have the things that I want in terms of that intimacy? And it's very difficult because as human beings, I suppose all we do is crave that love. We want somebody to go home to after a hard day, or you want somebody to hold your camera and do your TikToks. You want that love and that passion, and it's going to happen. But in order to let love in, you've got to love yourself as well. And I feel like you need to let your guard down a little bit. Almost like the feeling of, do you feel like you're not good enough at times?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So you need to boost that because you are good enough. You are you, Ethan. Like everything you've been through and everything you've faced has made you a stronger person that you are today. Have you been hurt a lot in the past within love?
Twice.
Yeah. But it's affected you. Yeah. And all you've got to think of is if things don't work out the way you hope within a relationship, it's because something better is waiting for you.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like that didn't need your energy, didn't need your time because you deserve something better than that moment. Joe or Joan, did you say? Did she have somebody sort out loads of clothes when she passed? Or does somebody have some kind of clothing of hers?
I think, yeah. I think when she died, my mum and my auntie did that.
Almost like they kept something though.
I know my auntie's definitely kept some bits. I don't know what my mum has.
The spirit will show me random things within inside my brain, which can sometimes be frustrating. But the lake that I mentioned at the start of your reading, I feel like that stems from her. But it could be something shown towards your mom, that maybe a memory she holds close to her. It's almost like a lake, and there's like...
I know there's a picture of my nan and me and my cousin and Jamie Lee at Black Park Lake. I think that might be the memory that you're seeing. And my sister as well, I think. Yeah, all of us.
But yeah, she did lose a baby, your nan, bless her. She's with her as a baby girl. Did she give off the vibe of quite like nursey? Or when I say nursey, I don't feel like she worked within the health sector, but something that where she give off that feeling of nurturing somebody and always being there for somebody in terms of like healing them. Does that make sense?
She's definitely like that, yeah. She's very maternal, but she worked in a pub towards the end of her life, but like everyone that went in that pub was quite like close-knit.
Yeah,
everyone knew each other.
You'll probably find you go really tired on your way home.
I did last time. I was like, oh my God, I just fall asleep.
There's just so much energy. It's almost like you absorb the energy. It's like it goes all to you. And then you'll probably find later on you might get pins and needles.
Got pins and needles now in that foot.
Yeah. Weird, isn't it? Like how it works. We could do a grounding technique if you want. It can make you feel like you're floating.
I've been doing that lately.
Have you?
When I get really like in my head, I'll just go into the garden and just stand on the grass. Oh, it's fake grass, but if it still works.
We'll do one in a minute. It's really good. We can all embrace the moment and do it. Okay. First two cards I pull for you, it's to do with you and how you're feeling in the center. It's the core of you, everything to do with you and how you're feeling. And first of all, it shows the one thing that stands out the most is wishes come true. You need to have faith in yourself. And I know I keep mentioning about love and you as a person, but to boost that energy, to boost your confidence, because wake up tomorrow morning and be like, you know what? It doesn't matter what people think of me. It doesn't matter what I do because you are you. And you can't physically change that. You are you as a person. Good fortune is coming, and it's almost, oh my God, my chest keeps going really tight. It's almost like you are given loads of different options to choose from, and it's your choice to go with that. I know I keep mentioning photography, and I know it's linked to Izzy, but do you find that you're into photography or anything like that? No.
I'll take pictures of food.
Maybe it's linked more to Izzy, like you said.
I think it must be, yeah.
But it's almost like, again, loads of photographs and things like that. Maybe you just like having your photograph taken.
Yeah,
are you a poser?
A bit, you know, I'm a bit of a poser. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is then. Maybe there's some kind of photographs coming up for you. You have got quite a model face. You should try that.
Thanks,
baby
girl. I'm too short to be a model. I already applied. I got told I was a midget.
Gosh, I really wanted to be cabin crew, but I was too small.
Well, there's a height limit in cabin crew?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's horrible. I don't know if there is anymore. It was a few years ago anyway. I think you have to be like 5'4".
You shorter than 5'4"?
5'3".
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. So to believe in yourself more and have that confidence within you. But I do see this card is your now card, but it's almost like being swept off your feet, that feeling, but a love affair. So what I mean by this is not a long-term relationship. Okay.
Not fucking enough. What about enough?
But it's almost like you love the spark, you love the intimacy, but you want something more. It's something that you want within yourself. Okay. So it's almost like somebody that is maybe coming into your life is going to be a bit of a spark, a bit of fun, but it's not long-term yet.
Right. Does it end in tears? Because if it does, I'm just not going to entertain it.
I think you'll be the one to be like, okay, I'm bored now. I think you get bored easy.
I do.
Why? Why do you get bored easy?
I mean, if they're not, I don't know, I am quite picky and I know exactly what I want for my life.
Yeah.
But like, so I do get bored easy if I could tell that you're not that person, or if I see that you've got like no ambition or no drive and you're not going to want to grow with
bored.
me, not fuck off then.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like a few men have been absolute twats and then like, I've still been like, oh, I love you, you're the best.
But I do feel like March next year is really good in terms of love. And I feel like this is somebody you will settle with. Okay. So just take that into notes. If you want a bit of fun this side of Christmas, then you're talking to the right person. But if you want something long term, it's going to be next year. Okay.
Okay.
Not to put you off. I'm not putting a downer on it. But
as long as it's not going to end in tears, then obviously I'll keep entertaining it.
But you need to grow your confidence as well and talk your mind. It's almost like you're putting a mask on the person you are, not in a bad way, but it's almost like behind closed doors, you're quite vulnerable, you're quite sensitive, but you're also really loving. I find that you're a very loving person, you're romantic. And I feel like you do make effort in terms of lighting the candles and doing things like that, cooking dinner. And I think that's a really sensitive side to you, Ethan, and you should blossom with that more.
Honestly, anyone would think me and my housemate are like married. Like every night I cook dinner, there's candles on, there's music playing.
See, I think that's lovely. I think that shows you as a person. So you want to share that love with somebody else, and it's coming and it will happen at the right time.
Have you got a really, really dry mouth?
Yeah, I keep going.
Yeah, mine's really dry.
It's spirit, that is. Okay, so within 3 months, it's all about finish what you start. Do you find that you start things and never finish them?
I'm getting better right now, but yeah, before I'd be like, oh, if I don't get immediate like dopamine from it, now fuck off.
Yeah. So remember to finish what you start, but also use your creativity side. So that will start to blossom as well. Within 6 months, you've got the release card, which is endings that lead to new beginnings. Do feel this is in terms of relationships, like I mentioned, but it's because something new is coming and the need to release situations or people that hold you back. So just like Izzy, enough's enough. I don't feel like you two will fall out. I feel like you two are quite good at kind of talking your mind anyway, to be like, all right, just leave me alone now for a bit. I feel like you're quite good at that. And that's kind of good to have. I feel like your friendship would actually start to blossom and grow stronger and you'll go on a journey together, which I think is really, really nice. But there is jealous people who try and get involved between you both. Okay.
We're quite good at sussing out see you next Tuesdays, isn't we?
So within 9 months, it's all about working too hard on multiple jobs. So I do feel like you're going to have a lot on your plate. So whether you're trying to juggle doing TikTok and doing something else and something else, there is a lot going on and you need to prioritize what's important.
Okay.
Okay. But overall, Ethan, your future is very bright. You're very guided and protected to the point where I'm sat here and I'm like, I feel like I can't speak because there is so much coming forward for you, but it's a positive way. It's almost like they're wanting you to channel them, but you're not.
I don't know how. Like, I would love to do it if I knew how.
But I feel like because you're, like I said earlier, if you saw something, would you shit yourself? And you were like, yeah. So you need to get to that point where you wouldn't.
I feel like when I get a sign so clear that I know exactly who it is, it doesn't scare me at all. It brings me peace and comfort. So I feel like I think if I saw something scary, like
right, okay, if I told them to come forward now and you saw them right in front of you, what would you do?
I think it depends which one it'd be. Like, I don't think I'd be scared. It'd just be like, oh, that's a bit weird.
I feel like you're more of a healer if you develop the Reiki. So next time I see you, I hope you're a Reiki master. But I do feel like you could develop the Reiki. I do. I feel like you are a healer. And that's why people love coming to you for advice. They love being around your company. So if you find that you're always getting asked to go out for drinks or do something, it's because people love being around you. You're a healer. In terms of connecting with spirit, you need to go down the meditation route. That would be the easiest way to quiet your mind.
I try meditation so much, but where I think I've got obviously ADHD, my mind doesn't shut up.
Yeah.
So I try to meditate all the time, but like as soon as I get to a point where I start to see things, it's my brain will go, oh, there's like chicken in the freezer, and then like, it just goes.
That's the point you need to switch off. So if you've got any distractions, whether it's the TV on or the washing on or the chicken in the freezer, you need to be able to switch all that away. And the easiest way to do that is to probably focus on your breathing a little bit, close your eyes, be wherever you're comfortable, and let your mind just drift away. It's okay if you think of the chicken now and again, but go back to the point. I am always, every time I start a meditation, I'm on top of the stairs and I can feel the wood on the banister. I can see and feel the sun that is going through the windows on my skin. It's all about the senses within you. So you'll feel the sensations of different things. You'll actually be able to feel the banister of the stairs, and you'll visualize in where you are. What do the stairs look like? Are they wooden? Are they heavy? Are the steps really deep? And I always walk down to the bottom of the steps, see a big door. I go to the door, I open the door, and there's loads of other doors, and I pick which door I fancy, and I'm leaded to different things. I'm always in a field, and I go to the end of the field, and I'm with my nan. My nan's waiting for me on the bench. So you could see your sister. You could go to the sea, and your sister's sat by the sea waiting for you. And what does she say to you? What does she feel? What does she give you? It's all about senses. Your mind is so powerful, but it's the easiest way of spirit to communicate with you. So it's getting to that point. And I feel like you could do that. Anybody could do that. Anybody has the ability. So it's all about just focus on your breathing, let your mind drift off, and focusing on your breathing really does help. And then wherever you are. So you might not be on top of the stairs. You could start off anywhere, absolutely anywhere. But then think about the things that are around you. What can you see? What can you feel? And it's fantastic. It really, really is. And you're always given things as well. The last thing I want to try with you is a grounding technique, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So anybody in the room, if you want to try this, you can. So you need both of your feet flat on the floor.
Let me scoot up a little bit.
I'll try and go a bit slower with this, but if you get the giggles or anything, it's perfectly fine. So what I want to do is do a grounding technique that will help you feel grounded to the earth. The reason why we do this is to basically stop all your anxiety, stop all your emotions and feelings, and help you live in the now. Because the more we think about the future, gives us anxiety. If we think about the past, it gives us depression. Whereas if we just embrace this moment, we're living in the moment. So it doesn't matter what's happening later. It doesn't matter what we need to do, because we're just embracing in this exact moment. So a grounding technique helps you feel grounded to the earth. I do it a lot when I connect with spirits, so they can't take me away, which sounds really weird, but it's the fact, because there's so much energy, my vibration's always moving. So I need to be able to stay grounded because I'm here on earth. So what I want you to do is just put your feet flat on the floor, just close your eyes and take a deep breath in, because breathing helps to calm you. So you take a deep breath in, count to 3 and let it go. And as soon as you start focusing on your breath and you're actually focused on it, you'll find that your body just all of a sudden just goes, oh, like it just goes heavy. Your shoulders just want to move, and you just feel like more relaxing in the moment. You probably find that you get a little bit tired, but you just feel more surrounded to your senses. So you probably can hear different things like electrical waves or packet rustling, whatever it is. You'll just be able to be more heightened to senses around you. So just keep focusing on that breath. So what I want you to do is imagine that you're a big, strong tree, and you have roots of a tree that are so, so strong and powerful. And this tree that you are, your body is the tree, all these roots within you wrap around all of the organs in your body. So they go all around your belly, all around the thighs of your legs, around your knees, and they wrap all around your feet. And these roots of your own tree goes deep, deep into the ground. And visualize those roots going all the way into the ground. You might go through all the soil, you might pass a worm on the way, and you'll find a big, bright yellow star that your roots will automatically wrap around, like an anchor of the world. They just get so strong, all these roots wrapping around this big, bright star. And the glow of the star gushes all the way through the roots, making them golden and bright and warm. And your roots start to fill up of this gold glow all the way through the roots, all the way through the soil, all the way through the soles of your feet, through your body, all the way up your belly, through your heart. And then all of this light gushes out the top of the crown of your head, and you just open your eyes and you feel like you're floating and you are fully grounded to this moment. And you feel like you've got a huge gush of light, you feel anchored, you feel probably heavy. Do you feel heavy? Like, it's strange, isn't it? You feel sleepy, you feel heavy, but you just feel in the moment. Like, I feel so grounded to the earth, like nothing can take me. And that is grounded. So do that before meditation and you'll probably find, like, I bet you feel more relaxed now.
Yeah, I want to go to bed.
Yeah, you're not thinking about the chicken in the freezer. So you feel more relaxed to the moment. So thank you, Ethan, for coming on. I've loved having you. And honestly, your spiritual side is blossoming and I'm so excited. So thank you so, so much.